Your contribution, you really made a difference to the flood, and we all salute you.
It was nothing like I'd ever experienced before. The overwhelming feeling of gratitude from the people of Manitoba was frankly heartwarming. The devastation is incredible. People have lost their homes, and and it's hard to believe that under those circumstances they can maintain such a sense of goodwill.
All these soldiers work for the Canadian Forces on a part-time basis and were called to the Manitoba flood zones with only 24 hours notice. They joined 8,500 other soldiers already there, and their work was vitally needed. The latest numbers say damage estimates will top $400 million.
Well, we got the army here.
Soldiers worked extremely hard for 3 weeks, helping to build and maintain dikes and patrol the danger zones. A difficult job, but ultimately very rewarding.
We built very big dikes, 18 feet high, 20 feet high, and we were really tired. Some of us maybe got 1 or 2 hours sleep every night. We camped in cold weather. I got frostbite on my ears.
Tell me what kind of an experience it was for you.
Oh, it was really positive, actually. It's sad for the Manitobans who lost their houses or whatever, but it's good for the ones that were saved. And, it was good to see them all working together.
The Red Cross says they've received almost $10 million in donations so far. Now let's shift gears.
Weeks in flooded Manitoba. Many of the soldiers shipped out with just 24 hours notice and served among the 8,500 military personnel that helped build dikes, provide medical care, and evacuate flood-ravaged areas. Despite their own efforts, the soldiers said nothing but praise today for Manitoba residents.
I don't know how they did it. They just had such a determination that I've never seen, and they were having fun working on the lines, sandbagging, or working alongside us in the military. It was a really unique situation.
Those soldiers can be rightfully proud of the job they did in Manitoba.
Absolutely.
Sure. That is our report tonight.
When floods took over the Red River region. Although the immediate danger is over, most of Canada's troops have returned home. The Regional's Jennifer Harrison caught up with one local hero at her Richmond Hill home.
Bombardier Tracy Johnson has just returned from 2 grueling weeks in Winnipeg. The Red River flood has displaced thousands of residents in that region, and Johnson was just one member of Canada's armed forces patrolling and building dikes.
We sandbagged the houses that were right by the river, I guess. But the sandbags were already there. We just reinforced them and made them a bit higher in case, because the water was still going up. So that was part of the reinforcing, and then we had to build the dikes out further so that they wouldn't collapse.
The Richmond Hill resident says she was surprised by the positive attitude of the residents as they battled to save their homes.
This one house, the lady made everybody there lunch, so there was at least 50 people there. She had cake and stuff, and so she was really nice. And there was a lot of volunteers that worked with us that were helping out from different places too. There were some people from the States even.
The 23-year-old was told she was leaving, and 1 day later she was on duty. Most of her time in Winnipeg was spent on night duty, lugging the sandbags across a chain of her fellow relief workers. But she downplays her own role.
The people who live there, they're the ones that were working the hardest.
In Richmond Hill, Jennifer Harrison, Regional News.
Celebrating being Canadian.